Welcome to the Don't Call Me White Girl Show. We're going to jump right on in. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm looking
Happy
like
birthday.
Big Pun. R.I.P. Big Pun.
We record funny, so it really ain't today, but it's around today.
It's giving Pink Aber Rex. It's giving Killer Cam, Killer Cam, Cam, Killer, Killer, Killer Cam, Killer Cam, Cam, Killer, Killer Cam. Somebody in the background supposed to go, hi, yeah, there you go. You got it? Killer Cam. Killer Cam, Cam, Killer Cam. Scoot down and hit it, bitch. Killer Cam, Cam, Killer. Killer Cam, Killer Cam, Cam, Killer, Killer, Killer Cam. Killer Cam, Cam. Dipset.
Boom, boom, boom.
Cameron is a motherfucking Aquarius. Shout out to all Aquarius. It's Aquarian Day.
I was about to give him the verse, but you stopped.
Oh, fuck. You should have told me.
That's why I waited.
Sweet smile.
All of us would have been on it.
You fucked it up, Phelps.
I was waiting.
We've been viral. No, you should have just jumped
Juice
in.
dropped the beat. She said, doom, doom, doom. I was about to come in with the goons I spy. I was about to come right there. I was on my way.
Kumbaya. I would like to say, finally, out loud as an adult, I never knew what the fuck that nigga was talking about, and I felt so uncool.
The goons I spy.
With the squams, ma'am, Sam.
You know what?
Octopus Zam,
if you go back and
Shazam,
listen, he talked
damn.
with the goons I spy.
Is it like how Thug is?
Stay
in
in
a
tune
way?
with mine. She like,
Oh
damn,
my
it's the
God.
realest
So it
since
all made sense,
Kumbaya.
Phelps.
Yeah,
It was just like heavy for you, I guess, as a kid if you wasn't like in the
Yeah,
bars.
yeah.
I've always been a rap lover. I've always been sick that I didn't know words to shit. And it's crazy because 90s rap I could catch up with. You know what I mean? I gotta do Biggie, Pac. I knew exactly what they were talking about. Shit like that. I was late on Hov, but I listened to all the regulars. I was heavy on G Unit, Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks was that nigga.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks' solo project was my shit. I was selling weed back then. We used to sell Arizona, bro. I was that bitch. I had Infinity J30.
Ain't no click like the one I'm in.
Yo, and that's all I really remember is how much I would love to be with the song. Like all those, I wonder who did that now, thinking back on that.
It probably was a G Unit used to get produced by like Dr. Dre.
Phelps, it was something about the like melodicness to it, because it was like he would make hard songs kind of sound like something you would hear on the radio, but it didn't make it. But they was good joints. You know what I'm saying?
For that, and now everybody's voices be all crazy, but back then his voice was unique. It was like this,
For sure. Yeah. I was on Banks. I liked Yayo first.
That was my favorite member.
I liked cause who else was it? I definitely fucked
Young
with Young
Buck.
Buck. I was Tennessee.
Yeah.
Game,
I was on
Game
that.
Was halfway
I was too.
on.
I fucked with Game too, because Game's first joint was 1,600 bars or something. You know, Game put me on his album last year. That was really wild. Track 16. What we not gonna do. In the beginning, that's me, your girl. Don't call me white girl, the one and only. Check me out. Download the album. I don't make a fucking dime from it. And when did I say that? I want you to say typical viral creator. Y'all, these creators don't be making no motherfucking money. Real fast, we'll go circle back to that. Juice is in the building. Love Juice. She's in here. She has my favorite
What's up,
sneakers on. The
babies?
Rihanna Creepers. She has the mustard yellow with the hot pink on the side.
That's what they
Thick
call it?
Clyde. They're called the Creepers by Rihanna. Rihanna was killing it with the sneaks for a
Thanks.
point. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what's up with the girl. Her head big as shit. She has the baby. Congratulations. But goddamn, can you hum on the track or something?
Feel me?
Whatever. Phelps is here. Dre is here. Dre looks just like a Philadelphia drug dealer. Only thing he's missing is some 990s. All he needs is a Montclair and a butter on. Montclair, butter on, and a kufi. I'd have married you, Dre. I'd have been your second wife. I wouldn't even have been the first. I'd have been the second or the third if you want some orphans to take care of. Shout out to the Muslims. How's everybody? Everybody good?
Doing good. Our niggas in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we going to Super Bowl. It's heavy news.
The timing is weird with this.
By the time this come out,
We'll be champions.
We should have.
For
We
sure.
should. We should.
By
have.
the time this come out, we be holding our nuts on you niggas. You know what the fuck's up with us. Philadelphia. 3 people probably died in that little melee when we won the other night. Oh well, that's how we get the fuck down. I don't know what that means, but this jacket tight. Listen, real quick. Dre looks like a drug dealer from North Philadelphia or gangbanger shooter. The flops without, of course he's in flops. He has nice feet, so his feet don't give you much, and I've never smelled them. Gray,
Facts.
top and bottom, hoodie. You got that for Christmas. You got that for Christmas, didn't you?
This for
Yeah,
Christmas?
you did.
Nah,
You got that for a gift.
I got a black one for Christmas. Though.
I knew something. I know
she
your
knew
style.
that.
Because
She
if you know
seen it.
Drake, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? That's what I'm getting you, nigga. I'm going to buy you a rollie, though. I told you that, right? I just told.
Bust down.
I just told Gary that bullshit. I was telling niggas that.
I have a million rollies, nigga.
Listen, I'm buying 4 out the 4. 2 they might take a bit. You know what I mean? Shit, nah, for real. I can't wait till that one when I could be like icing my friends out and shit. I'm gonna get off Drake's sweatsuit, but I just want y'all to picture Chocolate Man, Tour de France, perfect teeth, fresh ass Nike sweatsuit. You're missing out. Y'all miss out that y'all can't see this. Look at him. He look good, man. I'm gonna bring him on live because I know you bitches miss him. DM some of your titties. I'm gonna show him. He ain't gonna look.
Yo,
Damn.
I seen that this morning too. The titties on
Shout out to
your
the
on your
girl
live.
that showed me her titties and her ass.
Oh wow.
Because it was my birthday and she had to hide her face because she didn't want her baby dad to see because she was gonna be with another man. But it was lit. She showed me her and her ass was real black on the inside like mine.
Oh, I ain't see that. But yo, Dre, it wasn't that many people on. I go on the live, motherfuckers in the bed. Literally, I'm on there 3 seconds. Titty just fall. I'm like, what the hell?
It was lit. It was
definitely
definitely
jumping.
a lituation.
It was a good joint. Shout out to them.
It's my birthday. I wanted to go wild. I'm really, listen, I want to tell y'all this because if your birthday is coming up and you're like me, do not do what I did. I typically go all out for my birthday. I plan it by myself. I had put on social media today, my birthday sucks. People were in the messages like, why do people big birthdays up so much when there's such a fucking letdown and you realize nobody cares about you? I was like, oh, shit.
It's pretty dark.
I got friends, babe. Relax, I remember my best friend in particular will always call me December trying to plan for February. I've never been that kind of person that causes me crazy anxiety, but I decided I always go on a trip. And Toya, me, and Jaquan were the 3 Musketeers, and we do it now together every year. And they went to Cancun, and I didn't go. So the day I didn't go, they were like, "Yo, come down, come down." I knew I probably wasn't going to make it, and I had some kind of legitimacy, but it was mostly being stuck in my head. Depression is real, seasonal depression is real, and birthday depression and shit is a thing, And I feel like I had certain things I wanted to do. I wanted to be down 15, 20 pounds. I wanted to be this at my savings account. I wanted to be, and I didn't do that. So I was just like, and it's crazy because I got a lot of work. But welcome to showbiz, net 90, net 30s. People want to pay you out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's a lot. But for the most part, I fucked up because I got off the plan. Stick to your plans, y'all. You make these plans to avoid shit like this. If I'd have stuck to my plans, I wouldn't be here. Dre, I don't know if you remember last year. On purpose, I did hella episodes in January, remember? Mm-hmm. So the whole February, I didn't have to work. I didn't have to look at the camera. Yeah. You know what I mean? Which was such a good idea. I share so much with y'all, and it's like, I want you to know for sure, if not for anything, bitch, if you always wanted to go to Bermuda, go to Bermuda. Nobody's going to slide Bermuda tickets under your door. They don't give a fuck about you, but you give a fuck about you. Right. So you should have your set shit ready. And it's like when you did say, a couple of y'all were just seeing these crazy things. It's like, it just brings it back to how much social media has our expectations so high. It's a guy named Black from New Orleans, and he has a business, and I did some promotion with him in the past. He bought his best friend a Tesla.
That's hard.
He bought his nephew a car for Christmas. He bought his mother a ranch style house, $200,000, $400,000 house, beautiful. It's like when you watch stuff like that, you might look at Phelps like this, But I don't compare Phelps to anybody because Phelps cares about me.
Where's your Tesla?
And when he has it, you gonna buy me a Tesla?
That's what you want?
No.
What you want?
I love when he asks me what I want because he asks me with so sincerity that I just feel like I already got it and I forget to ask for it later.
Nah.
From you, probably like other than like head and dick. Probably like I don't know, a car. I'm a jewelry girl. You know what I mean? You know what I really want from you though, because you're such a fly ass nigga. Stuff that you want to see me in.
Yeah, that's
like if you was to get me an outfit, I don't give a fuck if it was Forever 21, but it was some real live shit. Like I say, it's forever, but you ain't got the shoe or whatever. But it was like, yo, that would be like touching. I think that's what the best gifts are. Are thoughtful gifts. Mm-hmm. I did something with BET.
And I ain't give you no whack shit. That's why, you feel me? I'm not.
Babe, I'm just, listen, baby. Listen, you gonna give me some of that dick. I mean, some money or whatever you want to do. We played a game, right? And we talked about the best gifts people ever got. So the one guy said that he was a huge Jay-Z fan. I did some work with BET the other day. Shout out to Mandy B from Horrible Decisions and my nigga Mouse from Trap Karaoke. Cool as shit. Mouse was funny as shit. I really liked Mandy's gold teeth.
Shout out to the gold teeth women.
BET is cool too. It's crazy. It's like I really love working with them. I love the way they treat me. They got me Magnolia donuts and a dozen of roses, right? Last time they got me a Joe Malone candle. I really love working with BET, and I would do it anytime. Hell, I would do it for free. Even though I know they wouldn't ask me to do anything for free. They would just hire me, but I really enjoyed it. Paramount, BET. Shout out to Deb.
Yeah, if you say you do it for free, they made you feel good over there.
I love BET. Yo, when I turn the TV on, that's all I watch. You go on my phone, there's only app that's open. BET. Matter of fact, I just watched a great movie, and I want to share that with you guys. Pause. Shout out to the listeners.
Shout out to the listeners. You whack because you ain't never give me the account so I could see the movie.
What account, babe?
BET Plus. I ain't got that. You always ask me
Why you
that.
always acting cheap, baby? It's $10. I'm a cash app it to you. You get it to join because I be forgetting.
Acting cheap. It's not your BET Plus. I know you ain't buy it.
Word it, on God. Why?
All right. Well, send it to me then.
Philly nigga, how you in the feeling of
That's
debate?
wild.
You gotta
Speak
say
Arabic.
that. You gotta
But
say
you can't just speak it. You gotta speak it with some bass and put your hand. Wallahi.
I got
Anyway,
enough apps.
no, listen. So what was it, babe? Seriously.
The scary movie.
Okay, so
Yeah.
fuck. So but it still works out because I never told him last week. So I know this is all over the place, but like my depression is kicking my ass. As well as my ADD, and my butt is so fat. Like I never could find my phone. My butt's so fucking fat. It's like goddamn butt move, goddamn, and it's fat and it smells so sweet. It's a big sweet like a bunt cake. 2 big ass bunt cakes. I can tell jokes for 30 minutes looking at juice. She like, oh my jokes so mad they funny.
Glazed or not?
They glazed after you come over, babe.
I was gonna say.
Stop playing with me. Why you got them thin pants on before I get you riled up? Stop being an instigator. Y'all don't be peeping Dre ad-libs. They crazy. You about to be a rapper.
much
Don't look at me like that, DeAndre.
What did I do, man?
How much we charge for if we did a sex tape? How much would it be?
Shit. Right now?
Yeah.
Boy, you out your motherfucking.
How much?
It ain't even no do a sex tape. We just fuck on OnlyFans. We just went like the $50 tier, the most expensive tier. No care. I guarantee you,
They
we making
paying
this a
that.
bean. On
Facts.
God. Just the viewers of this podcast is paying for that shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I'm gonna say at least 100,000.
couldn't
You
wait.
think you don't think 100,000 people would download to see me and fuck
100,000?
right now?
Like you think we could accumulate
Because
that?
that's between the audio and the visual and the clip lovers. And the clip lover, because you know I'm gonna throw it on the gram.
I would
Yo.
do like a little trailer joint and do like pre-buys. So like you get a whole bunch of people to pre-sign up before you drop it.
Oh, okay.
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Basically saying,
Oh, he is slick. He is slick.
you gotta see us on there. You see what we could do. No, I know this shit is going crazy, but I watched the OnlyFans list, like the numbers. I'm
Wow.
getting OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking around. If this, listen,
Not
my
a good-
shit ain't rocking by June.
Knock a good 3 months out and you be straight. You
Dre,
just quit
you're
after
taping them. You just gonna set the camera up and walk out. You're doing it, bro. What are you talking about? You don't have to watch it. You can set the table up and roll. What are you talking about? You're doing that shit. You my brother, nigga. Fuck
Nah,
that.
facts.
Dre doing that shit. He gonna watch
set the
one
camera.
YouTube. Dre gonna watch one YouTube and one actual OnlyFans video. Have that shit down pat.
Look, listen, and then
Fuck.
Juice could do the up close Johns. You
Oh,
feel
man.
me? Juice.
Juice on that motherfucker.
Y'all
Juice
niggas.
a bust it open on that motherfucker. Trying to get this money as a family or what?
For sure.
Me and Juice trying to leave town. Y'all keep playing around. Shit.
I don't need production credit on that joint. I'll be a ghost producer.
Yeah. You ain't gonna just leave me in the hands of one of these freaks. You got me.
Yeah, you could make another name.
Pause, Dre. Now, Cam.
Good name.
Explain your knuckle.
Listen, this bitch was talking crazy to
I like
Dre.
those too.
So I told the bitch, look, not that one. Dre was like, and I cracked that bitch.
Straight like that.
No, I was scraping my hard ass feet with a trees grater and I slid across my knuckle. And I wanted to cross the back because it's like, why am I not getting a pedicure? Like, my life is in shambles, Dre. Don't look at me with your eyebrow up like that.
Was that the real thing now?
I kid you not. It's like a cheese grater thing they sell for scraping your feet. I
Yeah.
clown people for years for using it.
On the hill, you gotta get that.
But it's disgusting using that. That's horrible. I really want to tell you how I used to keep my feet soft in jail, but it's so sad.
Scrape them on the ground. You
Yeah.
did tell us.
You always hurt yourself
told
in the
us that.
most randomest ways.
Yo, I used to always burn my belly because I always was fat and had a bad stomach, so I would iron burn it, make waffles burn it. I always had a random burn on my belly button. I'm a fat, dumb slob. Whatever. I'll be skinny again. Fuck y'all. I'm about to get on that diabetes shit. You
Yo,
heard
burning
me.
your stomach is crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
wild.
The fact that I have scars and story to tell, it's like a little trail. This is 5th grade. This is 7th grade. This my mom said I can't use the iron no more. This is the toaster. You know how hungry you gotta be to stand over the waffle maker. What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on. Open that bitch, that steam. To your belly button, nigga. One time I said I got Boston Market. I came in my grandma's house. My grandma was infamously greedy. She was like, what you got? I was like, nothing. So I ran up the steps, got up the steps, took my shit off, getting ready to enjoy my Boston Market, go to unzip my jeans, zipper catch my fat ass stomach.
Oh
Running
my
down the steps, crying and bleeding slowly. My grandma said, I guess your big ass is gonna share that fucking Boston Market now with your fat ass. You need me now, don't you? You know, no, motherfucker. Backing up, I'm coming to her, please, crying, please. She like, it was all good when you had that cream spinach up there.
Facts.
You ran up the
That's
steps with
fucked
your
up.
big ass.
That's fucked up.
Everyone's a horrible person.
Not the stomach in there.
Nah,
Bessie, not Myrtle. Let's
that
keep
was
it
karma
clear.
coming right back. That's what that was.
It was quick. Karma grab you.
That was fast.
Right in your ass. Speaking of karma, we had a conversation. I'm not even gonna do that. That's too mean. That's too mean of a segue
For me?
for me. Let me check my files. I want to go back to what I was talking about a second ago. Do anybody remember?
Which thing?
So many. Just pick one, babe.
It was a lot.
You like hit about 12 different things in like 3
I'm manic
minutes.
right now. I'm manic right now.
It was your
Dre.
birthday,
It was my
BET,
birthday.
OnlyFans,
What if I died on my birthday?
Eagles. We don't do that.
What?
Oh, OnlyFans.
Hush.
Boom. So
Hush.
listen, they had the list about who makes the most money. Now, of course, I don't have it in order because I'm never going to be that tight. But guess who real high on the list, y'all? Top 10, top 5,
Like
top 7.
The young white girl.
Yeah, the
She's
one girl.
number 1. Bad Baby's number 1.
That's crazy.
What about China?
The
Where's she
craziest
at?
part about that, China's pretty high on the list too. She might be number 20 or number 10 out the 1 to 20 or 1 to 10. But it doesn't matter. You in that list, you're doing well because there's billions and billions and billions of girls in there. Amen. The craziest thing about Bad Baby being on there and her numbers being so high is that she dropped OnlyFans when she turned 18.
Yeah.
So that's presumptionally. Is that how you say that?
Sure.
Tell me how you
Niggas
say
on
it.
some bullshit. We get the word later.
Presumptuously. Okay. You could pretty much, with these niggas, these grown ass niggas was dying to see this little kid. And then it's like, for me, when girls had those bodies, like when they first developed, because some people develop late, some people had that really like young body, the little young girl titties, she gives me that a little bit. And especially with her getting work done, it's like she finally kind of stepped into that grown woman body. But that is, it just showed you how many pedophiles are out there. And she did an interview and they asked her, what do you think about you turning 18, dropping it, and you making so much? She's like, I think it's disgusting. So imagine doing something that you think that you're disgusted. You're disgusted by your clients, your fan base, because OnlyFans, they'll tip you. So that means you have to engage to a certain extent, right? You have a message, an inbox, like, I don't know.
It's drawing, but she ain't take it down, and she took all the money. So
What you mean, babe?
I'm saying the idea of it is drawing, but she don't feel that bad. The paper good.
No, I didn't say she felt bad at all. I said that she thinks that they're disgusting. Right? So like you look at my fan
Absolutely.
base, right? Even in the perfect example, my fan base for this podcast. The fan base for this podcast are not Don't Call Me White Girl fans. True and true. These people like this podcast. They like everything involved in it. They like my views on it. And this is definitely them on the watered down. Would you say? I can't come off the hip like, I want to or whatever. So a lot of y'all talk to me and think you know me. You don't really know me at all because the true people that really know me are Instagram people. People I'm doing lives with 20 and 30 people, 3 a.m. We crying. I'm showing my court paperwork and shit. They watch me go to different things. I come on the app and say, yo, Gillian Wallow is looking for somebody. Can y'all vote for me? Fucking thousands of people are saying vote for her, reposting it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That fucking post on the Million Dollars Worth of Game page had more views than the whole fucking page ever had. And that was the one page saying, should we pick her?
Right.
And that's true to my fan base. You know what I mean? Because that's bigger than what their page was. I'm not talking about their individual pages. Of course, talking about that. The game page
The
at the
game
time,
page,
2020. But that says a lot though, for you to hate the people. I love y'all to a certain extent. I feel like I definitely that the podcast viewers and watchers bring it like a wider range of people, And I appreciate the intelligent people, the professional people. I mean, black people give me advice, like real deal advice. These real deal motherfuckers. I had a little legal situation on an entertainment law tip. Her name escapes me, but I will say it next episode. I'm gonna write it in my notes. But she gave me free game like a motherfucker. I'm like, how much do I owe you? She's like, nothing. I love you. You know. So the people that I attract is not necessarily people I would hang with or see or be in circles with. You know, lawyers, doctors, councilmen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, recently.
Shout out to y'all.
Somebody is trying to get me on their campaign because they're running for something or other. And I'm like, damn, I don't know. You know, that's heavy to me.
Yeah.
Will I push a dildo that vibrate and sing? Yes. But to push a human that's supposed to be in control of an area, especially area that I frequent and shit, my people, I don't know. And I ain't know nothing about it. It was a woman too. I'll tell y'all later. I want to know your opinion on it. I'll show you the email.
You're a lot of people's guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, Dre. I had this one girl. She's pretty big on entertainment companies, and she had reposted something. I was kind of like, oh, you know, LOL. And she was like, I want to repost all of them. I just can't.
Yeah.
Why? Like, what? Like, for me sharing a joke with a girl talking about y'all can't suck dick or whatever, that doesn't mean anything about me per se. You know what I mean? I think that's funny. Why can't I post it on my personal page? I understand I'll be able to post drugs, fights, crazy stuff, but I can't post something that I find funny that people might deem ghetto or vulgar. Why, Dre? Tell me.
It's perception. Like, if somebody's in a certain position, they don't want to be perceived as a certain way because that can mess up whether their bag or work or anything like that. So they decide they don't want to be perceived as that, so they don't attach themselves to it.
So perceived as what? Because this video must mean that's what you think and that's what you would do?
Yeah, or that's what you're into, or that's the type of stuff that you consume. I mean, it sucks because that doesn't necessarily mean anything about the person, but it's the court of public opinion, and people try to put people in boxes based off of stuff that they see them do.
Right. I would say for you, how do you feel? But I feel like you don't post that kind of shit because you don't think that kind of shit funny. It's never been a time. I'm dead serious. I mean, you might chuckle at it if I show you, but you're not following that kind of stuff to see that cup. We're following it for it to be fed to us because we get a kick out of it, whatever. I feel like vulgar is not necessarily your taste. I think you are more or less is more guy. You know what I mean? I think you appreciate more of a joke that could be vulgar that you had to think about versus pussy suck dick motherfucker, fucker, bitch, fucker, motherfucker. If me and you stop working together today, no, we gotta rewind it. If me and you stopped working together before we became friends, but we still had a work cool. I feel like me and you got really tight after Atlanta. You think so?
The first trip?
Yeah, that's what did it. That's what made it. I could kind of feel you. Cause you my nigga, I love you. Let's say something happened, you moved, you got a better opportunity, and you stopped working with me because you didn't know who I was, but I did make you laugh. Would you have followed to see more content like mine?
I would have followed to support for sure.
But not necessarily.
Because I know you and supporting you. Maybe not necessarily the type of content per se.
I know you very well. Boop. Yeah, but anyway, the guess was, since y'all can't guess, y'all still can't guess, I'll give you a hint. She's a white girl with a fat ass. She makes a lot of money. She definitely make more than Black China.
Iggy Azalea?
Iggy.
Yeah, her
Y'all
shit
knew
just
that?
came out.
Did you know that?
As soon as you said who you said, that's what I thought.
Because hers just dropped, I think.
What men? I want to know. Do you even find Iggy attractive?
Yeah, she's straight.
What is it about Iggy?
I hit.
She not like unattractive.
She got a nice body. The mid, all right, niggas hitting. Like it ain't that deep.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about the talent and all that. Like that's not. You feel me?
Me, my lesbian, my strap don't go up for that. I don't know. I mean, I like that she got a nice ass or whatever, but the way she talks annoys me. Not her accent or anything, but she just talks a lot of shit.
Yeah, I ain't trying.
Yeah, she always end up in a weird argument with black women, or I don't know if she's not really talking to black women. You know my favorite Iggy moment? That shit was trash. Remember? Good joint.
I don't remember.
Huge story out of Philadelphia. Some girls, I think like 3 or 4 high school teenage girls, are spray painting another one's face. It looks like with a hair dye or something.
I saw that. Yeah, somebody sent me that.
Holding her hair back, saying you're an N-word now. The girl didn't look like she was being held down and forced to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was talking to somebody and they said that it looked like bullying. And I know for a bona fide fact that the girl was set up. Pass me that. That's for me. It's some gloss. We're going to be a little more looser on the pie. My lips look ashy. I want to gloss them, goddammit. Thank you, Gary. Thanks, Crown by Red, MUA and hairstylist and wig creator. Woo.
Yeah, that was a lot coming out.
Hold up, ask more. I am now applying my Fenty Beauty gloss. Here we have glass slipper. Listen as I open it.
Get that on my mic.
You feel me, Dre? You just
Why you jumping in it, motherfucker? Why? This ain't your fucking mic, producer. What you feeling? Cause y'all got expensive equipment. Dre, I mean, Phelps probably straight clicked into me, putting my elbow on his laptop. I'm so clumsy.
You did that?
nah.
Anytime I'm around anything, I'm fucking shit up. Can you hear it?
It'd be funny because you see how now she like try to, you feel me, like she don't care. When Mona come around, Mona be like, I'll be like, yo, chill. She be like, oh, I'll be like, dog.
It's called being polite. I don't want to break anybody's stuff. You see how Dre face right now? I was teeth sitting on the bottom. Like he disgusted. You keep giving to me, you disgusted
What?
face, Dre.
I'm not
What's
disgusted.
up, Dre?
I'm not disgusted.
I done for all my fucking brothers.
And the thing is
I'm
that
not
we
disgusted.
all look. And
Did
it
y'all
was
catch
that
it?
face. It was
Now, when
that
I say
face.
to him, I'm like, yo, Dre, I don't like when you look at me like that, or are you upset or something? And then he'll say I'm upset with him. Whole time he's thinking, did that fat bitch just put gloss on my fucking mic?
That's not what
That
I was
remind
thinking.
me of the joint.
Dre, you want me in the hill like
Look, you know I quote him all the time, but I could have swore I showed it to you the one time. The DP, he was like, I saw a nigga looking at me like that. Yo, that shit.
I seen that.
That's exactly what it reminded me of. Because you said, look at this nigga. He was like,
We all look.
He thinking about something though, for real. I feel like
It don't be no shade or anything. I
sometimes-
just be.
sometimes you might be irked with me sometimes, but out of 100 times you're thinking about something.
Yeah.
You don't
Yo.
know you do that though,
And this
Dre.
nigga
You like
said
my
it
mom
don't
with
be
that shit.
no
Y'all
shade.
being mean as fuck.
I'm so happy I seen it in that
Bree
moment.
never tell
dog.
you,
Oh
babe,
my
you look
God.
mean or smile nothing. When
Yeah,
you thinking,
I mean-
when you thinking, you making me face because Dre, you on a regular as this. Wawa commercial, nigga. So anytime it's not that, you like, yo, you good, bro? I owe you money. Is everything straight, bro? Everything all right? Yeah, you caught that shit. You talking about you. Imagine looking up at that shit 20 times an hour, motherfucker. That shit make you want to clean your teeth, nigga. Anybody got any flaws? Do I stink? We gonna trade seats in a minute, bitch.
It's crazy because we really did all look at
Yo,
that.
oh my God, dog, that was so
pretty. I
crazy.
want to be pretty.
What you mean? I got you.
And Phelps, you
Dog.
crying.
She pretty.
Yo,
Cut it
nah,
out.
bro. You ain't. I'm
Cut it
telling you,
out.
this for like
Fat
3
My friend is
seconds.
pretty.
My birthday doesn't matter.
Don't
Nobody
listen to what
cares
Cause she
Yeah.
about
always talk about it.
They
You know me, I
talking,
just be
so
like,
y'all
this
can-
is, you feel me? Nah, I see
I'm
it
really
that time.
damn blue.
I
My
am
cash
mean
app is
too.
don't call me white girl. Money sign DCMWG. And I seen a couple of y'all in the comments like, she begging? Yes. Yes, I am begging. I'm begging because it's my birthday. I'm 30-something, send 30-something. If y'all all did that, I might be able to get my titties done or my stomach done. If you care about me, you would help me do something like that. The money ain't like that. These niggas don't pay me to be here. I just come. Only motherfucker in this room with money is Dre. Ryan the Dre is Juice. Ryan the Juice is the rug. And then it's me and Phelps laying on that motherfucker. We doing bad. Me and my baby fucked up. My baby got clothes and I got jokes. Please help us.
Not the rug.
Oh man,
We
you know I
got-
love
we
you,
got
man.
potential,
Ain't
you
no
feel me?
beef.
I love you too.
We got
DJ.
potential, you heard me?
Me and Dre fucking too far. And it's crazy. I be telling people like, yo, when you truly have a thing with the people, right? You feel that no matter where you from. We have so much not in common. He's married. I'm single, right? Or not never married, but that married lifestyle.
Yeah.
He has no children. I have a lot of fucking kids. He's way younger than me. I'm older than him, right? I have more of that ghetto urban experience by choice. I need to put out too. I had a conversation about that. A nigga grow up like you. Has everything been perfect? No. But your parents always strive to get you in a nice area, nice situation.
Yeah.
Dre's had a situation where a nigga shot a bullet through his motherfucking wall. I think they was outside. Y'all was out somewhere. Y'all come back in. It's a hole from a bullet.
Yeah,
right?
my mom got pissed at me too.
Because she thought you did it.
She thought I spilled some crumbs like eating or something like that. And I was like, I wasn't even out there. Then I look at the drywall. I'm like, no, that's drywall. And then look, it's a bullet hole.
A bullet hole, right.
That's crazy.
Right. So it's not like he's from Pleasantville, but
Yeah.
we have different things because this is the thing. I'm glad I brought this up. Let me make this clear. My mother moved me to the suburbs early in the game, 12, 13. We moved to the suburbs of Newcastle, Delaware in 1998.
You was in there before me.
Yeah, for sure. I was I was like 13 or whatever. When I moved to the suburbs, the first place I hung was Riverside, the projects in Delaware. I found the hood. My best friend lived in the projects. That's where I went. I was most comfortable there. I remember the suburbs. And I was so young, it wasn't like this is corny, but they just weren't like nice and welcoming like city folk were.
That's true.
I remember getting into relationships because the first people I got cool with, they were like 2 doors down in the middle of the cul-de-sac. And they were so racist. And I had never really experienced racism. Because when you grow up in the gutter and it's the hood, the whites that you see, they dirty too. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of broke. And I grew up in like a Puerto Rican type, like it was a lot of people. I grew up at the top of North Philly Island. So Cambodians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Colombians, Cubans. And that's not all over the city. That's only in certain areas. Yeah. Black people. Africans. So it was like, it was a little different. I remember going to their house and that's just movie night and I'm like, oh, let's watch Baps. And they like, I'm like, okay, you want to watch like Friday? You know what I mean? That's a chocolate movie. We're not allowed to watch chocolate movies. They put chocolate on everything. Wow. Yeah. And it was like, first time I ate dinner with them, they all turn around like, so how is it not having a father? Damn. Do you pray?
That's heavy.
Yeah, exactly. And they would ask me because y'all gotta think. Like, my experience, white people are extremely jealous of us. So we're living in a suburban neighborhood. I'm gonna say 95% of the people are 2-parent homes, or at least a couple paying these mortgages. My mother bought that house for $99,000, sold it for $199,000. We ain't gonna. But yeah, Wanda, one of them, graduated real estate class. I mean, passed the state boards, all that. My mom was a genius.
Shout out to Wanda.
But there was only one other single person, or maybe two. One was an old lady, a widow, and the other one was a black woman, believe it or not, with 2 children, the Rumleys. Shout out to the fucking Rumleys. But she was in the military, so like they had his mom. My mom would walk to the DART bus and catch the bus to work, and she played reggae real loud. You know what I mean? She only came and did yard work with loud music in the back. What you calling the bitch? UNITY. So they were just jealous. Like they didn't understand it. They don't, who's paying these bills? Is she renting it or whatever? Yeah. So a lot of the questions for them was they just wanted to know. And I've always been this boisterous and honest like that. My dad's in jail, and I would get. And as a kid, that's crazy. You know what I mean? But I was like, he killed niggas. He'd kill you, bro. My dad would really kill you when you got in jail. I didn't even know the nigga was locked up for, but I would tell motherfucker quick. My dad killed 10 kids. All little boys that played basketball. He ain't afraid to go back. Yeah, I was one of them. I fought the boys too. Shout out to Gregory Wright. Whooped his ass. Beat him through them braces. Remember that, boy? Guess what he does now? Sling dick. He a stripper. Remember the stripper that put his balls on Keisha?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's him.
That's wild.
Gregory Payne. I said his name wrong. Gregory Payne. Look his name, all natural, all in dick, all aboard.
Yo.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was a fucking dweeb. He just like Steve Urkel when he turned into Cornelius. Who was the other nigga?
Stefan.
It's Cornelius.
He was dumb. He was that boy. And as soon as he got 2-pack, fuck the 6, he DM'd me like, yo, you remember me?
Wow.
Like, you remember the rest of your draws, nigga? You got on the string, boy.
Pull right up on her at the party, too.
Male strippers know that women don't like them.
Somebody asked me to strip in college once.
What you say, Jack?
He did it.
I did not do that. I did not do that.
And guess what?
I did not do
He was
it.
so frugal, he put on his fucking football uniform. He came out that bitch with tights and a helmet on.
I did not do that.
I'm
They
crying.
complained because he never took his helmet off.
I was mad at Juice that day. Was putting all that shit in her close friends. Nasty.
It was horrible. It felt like a rape where they don't
Looked
rape
like it's
you.
stinking there.
It was hard. It did. It ain't stink. It was a nice outfit. Shout out
I
to the
definitely
boy.
put that shit
What's
in
boy
close
name?
friends.
That ain't your cousin, is it? One of them
Pee
niggas
Wee.
is your cousin.
Pee Wee.
Shout out to
Jerome.
Pee Wee's Playhouse. Kinky as a motherfucker. These niggas came in
They was
like
lined up
My baby
too.
Pee Wee. They
everybody
was
dancing.
Bitches is packed like
Everybody
roaches in
dancing
there.
to My Pony.
fucking it up.
Dre, they was all in there. You heard me?
To be honest with you,
Remember
everything
where
was
we- you remember
cool
where we used to
until Bull
shoot?
put
Oh,
wax
yeah,
on his
yeah,
door.
yeah. I remember y'all was
Bull.
talking
Bull
about
put the
that. I
wax
remember
on
y'all was
his
talking
door.
about
Bull,
that.
Dre.
Was it during
OD,
winter or
that was
summer?
crazy.
That was like spring.
It was
winter,
cold.
No, it was
probably.
cold. It was cold.
It was cold.
I want them
Yeah,
to
it
hear
was
what
cold
you
as
said.
shit.
What
It was
you said,
winter.
Juice, so
My
they can
bad,
hear
Juice.
you.
My bad.
I said, oh no, I said everything was straight all the way up until Bull put the wax on his dick. He lit a candle, let it get hot, and poured that shit on there. Then topped it, put the candle on top, like boom. It's crazy. You ain't peeped
I
that
don't
part?
think. I think it
No,
was all.
I ain't. What the fuck? I ain't.
You said he was mad at me for the close friends. My
That's
bad,
wild.
folks. I forgot you was in there. I forgot to take
You
you
gotta
out.
say my bad shit. If he post some pussy, you gonna skip it or look at it.
Fix.
I don't got no close friends. I know people probably be thinking that like Phelps in my close friends. I'm not in his. I ain't got one, y'all, and I ain't hired one. Ain't no close
Listen.
friends, big dog.
I know if
The
he
first
did, I better
time-
have been in that bitch.
Say
Yeah.
what?
I know if he did, I better have been in that
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah, I ain't.
Listen, the first time I ever seen Jeffries, I think I was 15, and I cried. I didn't know what it was. I was at my second family house, the Bacons. He comes in the basement. That's when I first started smoking weed, so I was blitzed. And before I know it, this knee on this side, this knee on this side, and his balls are going from my chin to my forehead in a slow
God.
ball type of.
That's a scary
Because I
movie.
remember the ball would go boop, boop, and I was hearing that boop, boop, it was giving that. His balls was so small. His balls was the size of 2 acorns, and he had on a purple thong. This nigga was mixed. His head was little. He had on a buzz cut. His head wasn't shaved bald enough, but it wasn't enough hair. This nigga just made me think of struggle. Like he had to be here, man. He was grinding for his fucking life. He had on cowboy boots. They stunk a little bit. And I cried. He came at the end and said, yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I ain't know you was a big ass kid. You 15. You look 30, bitch.
Not bombed you.
You ain't give me no money, so
That's
you should
fucked
say
up.
sorry too. But you a big bitch. That's a lap dance for a male stripper. Is their balls from your titties to the top of your head. Imagine a sweaty sack, ladies and gentlemen, in a purple satin sack holder, just grinding on top of your motherfucking teenage acne. I kept thinking, I'm gonna break out. This is it. I did not come here for that. I just sat in the back. You know what I mean?
That's disgusting.
Little kid hanging with grown-ups and his nasty, greasy ass. He like a yellow lizard. Fucking gecko. You nasty motherfucker. If you ever see me somewhere and you recognize me, it's me, bitch, and you're a pedo, nigga. He apologized. Whatever. Fast forward, I'm 19. I started drinking amaretto sours. I felt like an adult. Fell in love with a stripper named Cream. Bitch ass nigga probably still stripping. He was gorgeous. What I liked about him the most, Juice, is when he came in, he took all his jewelry all slow and gave it to assistant. Assistant like held it like it was real important. Then he started violently throwing other pieces of
A
clothing.
man calling himself cream is wild. I don't care what.
I was really poor at the time. It was before I started selling big drugs, and I had probably $38 and then a miscellaneous $6 in another pocket, and I gave that nigga every dollar. I kept saying, that's it, at the 5. I said at the 5. Next thing you know, I had no dollar left. He whispering shit. He kissed me on my cheek, on my neck. I went to the bathroom, came out, he had a bitch triple my size, and he flipped that bitch in the air, kissed that bitch in the mouth. Broke my heart. Fuck you, Cream. We was only in it for the cream. Get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
That's wild.
Brody fuck with me. It's just a hustle.
I mean, that's what
Shut up, Dre.
men go through that with women strippers.
At least y'all get dick sucks. I ain't get nothing but a little titty.
Niggas don't
rub.
always get no head. That
His
shit.
name was Cream. He looked good too, boy.
You know how much niggas be paying to get they dick sucked in the strip club?
Temperatures rising. I can't say that again. Your body's yearning. Ever had a nigga hit you from the side, bitch? He don't know how to do that. All right, seriouser news. The little girl spray paint the black girl face with black paint, making her say all this crazy shit. They do a blast on Snapchat and send it all around everybody. The Archdiocese got involved because that's their bag. It's a Catholic school, I believe. And one of the girls went to like charter somewhere in Kensington or Frankfurt, but without saying too much, I know for a bona fide fact through people that know for a bona fide fact that the girl was set up. Like it was all a setup. But this is my thing. Because I think somebody else said that. I think she was bullied. Was that Gary? The fuck you talking about, Gary? You can't make me like sexually assault a kid or say things that are vulgar to the point to the max. You can't bully me into that. You sat there and let them spray paint your face is one thing, but you also let them record it. So what the fuck did you expect them to do the videos? Or did you want to see what you look like spray painted? Because you look like Sammy Davis Jr.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Or you look like Frank Sinatra with black ass paint. Or just him after a good tan. Either way, it was disgusting. I feel like in today's climate, nobody knows more about what's going on than a teenager. So to me, whether you were bullied or not, you're still a fucking racist, Susie. And I hope you get every fucked up thing that's coming to you with your little ass. And I don't forgive you. And you should be tried as a motherfucking adult. You should get at least 5 years in a state pen.
I mean,
During Black History Month, you little bitch, the fuck you think this is? And all them bitches need to get the same treatment. Because that's the gag. They send it to black girls. You're her. It's one thing to share it with your white cohorts. That's a different case. Because that's just the racism part. But for you to send it to somebody, that's assault. Made that up. But you know what I'm saying? It's a terroristic threat.
yo, I got stuck this is a new one to me.
Have you seen it, Dre? Have you seen it?
I agree.
Please,
I
look,
seen
when
it.
it went viral, it was terrible. They're holding her hair back, spray painting her face black, saying, "You're a nigga. You're a nigga. It's Black History Month."
Yeah.
And the
Little
thing about it
horse.
is whatever the spray is, like they spraying it in her eyes, her mouth, her eyes is open. Like it's like, girl, you just letting them spray that shit
Shout out
in
to
your
my
face.
white friends growing up that know I would have dirted y'all. If I would have did anything into the source. I love y'all. You feel me?
I look cute as
But
shit.
growing up, did she go? She didn't go to the Catholic school with the girls. Cause I went to Catholic school and I used to always get in trouble
Yeah,
for
suck that
smacking,
thing from the
punching,
side. Don't
beating
forget,
niggas up.
open your mouth.
White nigga thought they was gonna try that shit.
Bring
They
me from
get
the side, trust
violated.
me. You go real fast on top, boom, bam, bang, gang, 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 top. Bring it back to the side. You're welcome.
It's been a while, huh?
It's been a long time. I'll do you on the way home. You got $100.
Nope.
It'll be the best 100 you spent. On some real shit. I kid you not. You've never spent $100 in a better spot. And you thinking about it, continue. Keep it in your chest and think about that shit. Because I will let them sit in the front top before me. I'm going through shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I told you.
I don't give a fuck. She can't
Them
fuck
gold
with me.
teeth.
She can't fuck with me.
It's nice.
Nice,
You
nice.
fuck Kaya, nigga.
Not Kaya.
Shout out to Kaya, be
That
an
was a
evil
good
bitch.
one. Yo, why she be spazzing on people? Like she
she's
bugged
right.
out.
Listen, she funny.
She is funny.
She funny.
She just a
She's
little bugged out.
talented. She's nasty.
Just a little bugged out. Yeah.
Very nasty. I couldn't imagine. It's too far. And don't get it fucked up. I love probably 40% of it, but it's like, goddamn,
Yeah,
everybody
it's
get that
bugged
that level of viciousness. You know what I mean? We're taking a little time for Dre to find an article, and we also admiring this pink jacket. This pink jacket
It's a good joint.
Listen, babe, it's fucking black owned. Can y'all please take the back out? Can y'all see it?
Move your hair some more.
Stop playing, bro. Stop playing with these niggas.
Yeah, fire.
2023 Avirex. Shout out to Caviar out of I think they're out of Minnesota, but I'm shouting these black men out. This is really great quality. Y'all know I love my people, man. I love y'all.
Word.
I love y'all, bro. I love y'all. So
Yeah, I saw it. I remember seeing this on the blogs.
All right, Phelps.
it's recent, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you think? You're a friend from school that you've never even looked at him like white or black. It's just your dog. You see him do some shit like this. Either he's the spray payer or the one that got painted. How do you take that? That's what
And
I'm
there's
saying.
both white kids who did it, right?
Everybody white in the room, B.
Yeah. I mean, this is just the typical thing that happen with white people sometimes. It's a certain level of privilege. You don't even think about it. You don't think about the repercussions. You don't think about the consequences. You just act without caring what's going to happen because you don't think there's really going to be any consequences.
I don't know how I am. It's like even with me being like a little crook as a kid, I still thought about it in a way, you know.
Well, the
And
difference
it's like
is-
it's black. I'm saying it this way, y'all. I would have thought this shit gonna go viral because it's Black History Month. That's what it slid through my
Yeah.
head.
But the thing is that I feel like growing up as a black person or a black kid, no matter how you grew up, how hood or whatever, you had a certain level of respect. You know what I'm
Facts, Dre.
saying?
Here come Dre with it. He know what's up.
Like I could tell you some family members that hoodest niggas you ever meet, but still when they see grandma, aunt, yes ma'am, yes sir, you know what I'm saying? It's a certain level of respect and certain stuff you don't do. And I feel like with them, it's like they grow up different to where kind of the respect for elders, respect for just groups and people in general, they don't necessarily have that.
What I be looking at like today with like with the social, like when shit like that happen versus like when we growing up, white people don't feel repercussions as much. Like you was white and you feel me? Because don't get me wrong, it was them some white people where we knew if your mom, you and your mom, your grandmom was on this block and all the niggas, you feel me? You say nigga or something, cool, you slip up every once. But on the regular, just for a white boy or a white person to be trying to make racist jokes, say nigga, what? You was getting slapped, punched, beat, especially if you want to, you feel me, try to be amongst us. Like, you was getting violated. And I could already tell them kind of girls, wherever, you feel me, whatever they from, the little bit of black friends they got, they probably said some shit and they friends never checked them. You gotta check white people when it come to that shit.
Word, Pops.
Remember I told you I had to check a nigga in the bar a couple weeks ago. Trying to be funny.
What did he say?
He was trying to be funny. He was doing something. He was like saying nigga or something. And I tried to ignore it. You feel me? Like I don't know if he was singing a song or what. He was trying to be funny. I was trying to ignore it, and then he left. He like left the area. Then he came back. He start saying this shit again. So I got in his mail.
What
like,
was it? You don't remember?
I don't remember, but it was nigga. Nigga was floating in there. You feel me?
God.
Like I ain't like, you know how racist white people, they got like weird like nigga sing-alongs and jingles and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Kinda.
It was some shit like that. You feel me? And I wasn't going, so I got right in his mid. Like,
What did he say though? How did he respond?
he started copping pleas. He tried to go. He tried to go. He tried to go to like the black people that he knew to like.
Oh God! Look at my friend Daryl and Raheem. Chill out,
and
bro.
I looked at them niggas.
I don't see color.
And you know how I looked at them, just how Drake look at you.
Okay.
And no bullshit.
Okay.
I didn't break until they came, cause I'm looking at them like, and when they came over like, yo, we don't know him. I'm like, yeah, y'all better have
He
came.
lied about knowing
Yeah,
him.
he better have came over with the
He
right
is
temperature.
lit.
Crazy.
I know all those niggers. I mean, those brothers.
Yeah,
right there by the bathroom.
they had to
get
come
out
with
of
the
here.
right temperature because they was probably gonna get the beating that he was supposed to get.
I want to add to what Dre was saying. Not only are black people raised differently, we are raised with a different kind of armor as far as this fear of getting in trouble. Especially black men. Y'all have this automatic fear of fucking up because you're taught your whole life that, yo, you already, it's a crime here to be black.
Yeah,
Black
that's a
while
fact.
driving, black while walking, black while hanging. White boys hanging out in front of a house is hanging out in front of a house. Black boys hanging out in front of the house is loitering.
Selling
it's
drugs,
trespassing.
yo.
It's drug dealing or whatever. So it's a certain amount of healthy fear I think we have from the law and breaking the law and getting in trouble and being set up, and it's from either your personal experiences or your elders saying, yo, you watch yourself when you go out there. You blame us really because it's so goddamn scary. Imagine how many speeches your folks gave you folks when you going out for whatever.
Absolutely.
Now,
Yes.
imagine how many speeches, you know, if
That
it
gotta
came
be,
to
yeah.
that you would be giving out to Smush, that you would be giving out to Ramir, because you know what the fuck's going on out there.
Right.
So yeah, just to further add to Dre's comment, I also
And
wanted.
then,
I'm sorry, go ahead, babe.
no, I'm saying, and then with that, exactly what you said, this shit ain't that far removed. Like,
Facts.
Emmett Till
man.
died in 1955. That's not that
Civil
far.
rights
Like,
was
you know
like,
what I'm
what,
saying?
50 years ago?
The fear of something happening, is it like 200, 300 years ago? There's people who were still alive when that crap, when it was happening.
Right.
So it's like, now it's like, still, we like, yeah, I know
really
Obama
only like, what,
president,
2
stuff, that's
generations
all
away?
cool
Right,
and all,
right,
but
right.
like, I'm still not crossing a certain line because the repercussions, I don't know what they're gonna be.
Yeah.
Like,
And honestly, I feel like even with Obama, I, along with a lot of other black people, had this just horrible, heavy weight feeling that they're going to kill him. Like it slid through my mind constantly.
I never thought
And
that.
especially when they kept like coming at him with different things and he kept responding with grace. Like he never got upset. Y'all gotta remember, I don't know, because it was a while ago or whatever, and I had watched a documentary on it and it brought a lot to my eyes because I was introduced to Obama in jail. Like that's the first time I saw him. I was in prison, and he was talking about recidivism. He was talking about the fact that statistically, if your parents go to jail, that you will be in jail, and the circle still continues. We have these crazy laws. these crazy like rules and fines and ways to get out, and it makes no sense. There's not a real efficient re-entry to society still in 2023. In this country, the United States, we have more people incarcerated than anywhere in the continent. Anywhere. Africa, these third world countries.
Yep.
We got more motherfuckers locked up than anybody else, and we don't have a real program. I've been in jail more than once as far as like staying there for months or a year, and there's nothing for me. I came in as a high school graduate, nothing. You can go to college for a certain amount of money with no help. Like, what? You know what I mean? Ain't no tutors, ain't no, it's old books in the library, but half of the page is ripped out. So it's like, it makes no sense. And that's why when people talk about being set up to lose, it feels like that. Because if I'm born into these statistics, my father went to jail, his father went to jail, his father went to jail. I can't beat that. So then the things that you could do to avoid it, of course, getting a job, working, saving. I didn't do that. I went the other way. I went to jail. And now this is where it gets a little deeper. You go to prison for making illegal money, perhaps, right? You get out of jail, right? You have to pay to be on probation. You have to pay to be on parole. So you have to pay to be in jail. I think I told you this before. I've had friends, most recent, 2-3 years ago, a friend of mine goes to jail, right? I send them $200 to get started. It was $175 booking fee. So they had $25 left. And then it was a certain amount that you had to pay weekly to live there, like rent.
It's insane.
So it's like, so you got those kind of bills, and I'm not gonna front, you don't come home with that bill. They kind of scrap it or whatever, but they're taking it while it's coming in while you're there. You get out, now you have to go to probation meeting. Some of these probation officers are like super control freaks. You down there 2-3 times out the week, depending on where you live. Because let's say you live in Brooklyn, you have to go to Manhattan every 3-4 times a week. You have to pay to get there, whatever. You have to pay to be on a probation. Now they want you to get a job. You're getting a job where you're making minimum wage or less, when you used to make so-and-so a week. Now, of course, it's, so what? That's not, but let's be real. If you're used to bringing in $150 a day. Just $150. We ain't talking about motherfucking El Chopper money. We ain't talking about Scarface money, right? $150 a day. That's what you used to bring in. And now you have a paycheck that you bring in $600.
A week, every 2 weeks.
$700 every 2 weeks. What the fuck are you supposed to do? And in the middle of that, you have this family. The mother of your children or the father of your children with their children that's waiting on you to come home to fill this bank so we can pay these bills. So how long do we expect people to really play that game before they go the fuck outside and do what they know how to do? Not to mention in prison where they were all bored, they done met 4 motherfuckers and put them on shit they ain't never even heard of. That was sweeter.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yo, if you do this,
Should've
this,
did it
that,
like
I can
this.
get you 20 bands in a day. I can get, so they call jail criminal college, right? So until, and this goes along with what I talked about before as far as defunding the police, until we fix some of these issues, we're just going to have the same situation. And the problem with it is that I don't think my people understand how big of a deal it is. Like, look at the numbers, how many black men and black women are behind bars. It's something that we should be worried about. When you voting in the next person, you should vote for the person that's trying to do jail reform, because have your family in jail, bitch. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If you could put these guys in jail and give them programs like you become an electrician or a carpenter, things that you work in your hands, things that those jobs don't run out. People don't stop needing certain kind of fields, right? Or even, this is another thing. Being a nurse, you make pretty good money. RNs, you make pretty good money. You can't be a nurse after you go to jail. So if you go to jail for, so if you go to jail because you had an illegal firearm that was brand new, nobody hurt nobody with, and 2 ounces of weed, and you smoked the soda a little bit, now you can't be a nurse or a doctor or this or that. Why? A lot of this stuff should go case by case. Why the fuck would that stop your, like, what about that correlates to that? I understand you doing something that's violent and not wanting people around kids because you're violent.
Yeah.
You can't trust you around children.
Right.
Something sexual, you're not allowed around women and kids. Okay, you're violent. We can hang you around people. You're sexual. You're a predator, right? But why would a drug dealer or somebody that possessed a gun or somebody, you know what I mean? Like, why
People
would
that just
those
get caught
people,
with stuff, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
why would those people be? It just doesn't make any sense. You cannot, me as a felon, I had problems renting homes, getting loans, going to certain school programs. They would try to talk to me. We're going to felon-friendly school programs that get you your GED. I didn't need that. That wasn't my issue. Of course, jobs that I wanted, it stopped me from getting jobs. I mean, the full gamut, everything you could think of. If you had to put your information, there was somebody asking you what was your jail record like, and I don't think people understand how big of a blow that is. You know how scary you are before you go on a job interview. You know how it feels to be afraid and nervous about meeting somebody new. Now imagine them while you had to tell that you got into a fight with your baby daddy, used to whip your ass, and you stabbed this nigga 3 times and did 30 days. Why should you have to do that after you give your time, pay all your fines, you done walk this time down? Why we gotta talk about that? I feel like some changes being made, but they're not made fast enough. Perfect example, you're supposed to get charged as a juvenile and none of those charges stick when you're an adult. I've always had conversations with my children charges as an adult. Always popped up. They always ask and I always answer. And those things were supposed to be expunged.
I think it's just a stigma. Like there needs to be education around that because it's hard to knock the stigma. Because I think of like, if you told somebody like I want to be a comedian, right? The first thing they're gonna think of is the first comedian that they know, like Kevin Hart or Eddie Murphy or something like that, because that's all they really know, and that's the highest level of comedian. If you tell somebody you went to jail, if they don't know anybody that went to jail, the first thing think of is like the craziest, wildest,
Hannibal
most
Lecter,
violent person,
the worst of the worst.
and that's the box they putting you in when you tell them you went to jail. But it's like
That's very true.
because you ain't never met somebody who actually went to jail, you know that like so many things are nonviolent offenses or like different stuff like that. And these people are great people. Some people got mixed in with the wrong stuff. Some people ain't even do the stuff that they are charged with doing, but still in there. But it's just the stigma that being a criminal or going to jail has, and people aren't educated on what that actually means. That most of these people ain't. Like the people that's really locked up like for 30, 40 life stuff like that. Like that's different than somebody who did like 2 years or like you said 30 days or something like that. But people hear jail and criminal or felon and they just map that all in
worst
one
person. Yeah.
Not to mention, it's because what I said while you were talking was I said that's a black thing too. Going to jail and being innocent. You might have been a criminal or did crimes, but you're not guilty at what you did.
Yeah.
Not even in society. You didn't do what you're charged with right now.
Right.
You got away with the other shit.
Right.
Like most people do. I feel like a lot of us break the law and do wrong things. Y'all just don't get caught because you weren't actively doing it. Wasn't something that you did. I didn't mean to say y'all, but really y'all.
Us, nigga. Fuck
Y'all.
you.
Nigga. So, and you know what? We get it so crazy. People like, oh, I did it. Everything I did that shit like, boy, I did it 3 times. They only caught me on the 3rd. I did that shit. Honestly, no, one time I was trying to do something crazy. I got charged for putting in somebody's mouth and like dragging them outside like the movie. Never did that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that made the newspaper too.
Damn, God.
Yeah. Small town, no big deal. Yeah, but another issue was the cash bail. That's totally I look at it like kidnapping. We talking about poor people.
For sure.
Now imagine you charged with something you did not do. Of course you can't afford $121,000 cash bail. Right?
Right.
It's hard. So it's like, you all right? You good, babe?
I ain't do that to you.
Okay, but I love you. I
love you too.
School, love. But yeah, it's bullshit. You get locked up. You're supposed to be innocent until you're proven guilty, but you're really guilty until you're proven innocent. You're in jail and you got these crazy amounts of money you can't make. They know you don't work and make that kind of money. And God forbid, you know what's the craziest part, Dre? Let's say you are him. Let's say you is that nigga with fucking $100,000 in the stash. Bro, you have to prove that money came from a job or a trust or lottery. You can't just pull up with the cash and get the fuck out. Even though your black ass is innocent until you prove guilty. Now I have to prove where this money come. And they start doing that up to as low as to 10 grand. You know, as if your grandmother might not have had 10 grand saved up.
Right.
Your grandfather, and this is for a rainy day, a real saver saving for these days right now. For sure. At the end of the day, if you bail out or if you do whatever and you go through the rest of your case, you get that money back, right? You get that money back in a paper check. I've gotten it back my damn self. Whatever. I'm about to wrap this up. It's my birthday, so whatever. My eyes match my coat and my cat. Shout out to me. If you want to give me a birthday gift, I saw y'all in the YouTube comments saying, what's our Cash App, Dre? Damn. So I'm going to do it for you. It's Don't Call Me White Girl, DCMWG. Money sign, DCMWG. You might have heard Mona 0212. That too. I got a Zelle too. DM me. My Apple Pay is 302-898. That would have been crazy,
That
right?
would have been wild.
Who's this? Dark Side of the DM right here. Hi, Queen. Well, I hope you wouldn't feel I'm bothering you. I can't just hit you up for no reason. If I'm permitted, I can tell you what I sense. English, bitch. Write English. I try to get back at everybody.
She really just wrote that back.
What are we talking about?
Dark
Dark
side.
side or voicemail.
Oh, I got the voice. Did you wait? Oh, she got
I
it
sent
now.
it to her. Yeah.
Fuck these DMs, bro.
I want to hear this voicemail though. That title, because of the title.
You got it, right?
Yeah.
Play it. I'm going to keep looking through DMs.
Hey Mona, what's up? I really fuck with your podcast. It's funny as hell. My question is, it's personal. I'm pregnant, but I don't have nothing to do with my child's father because the nigga turned out to be a maniac. So if you don't know, I'm pregnant. But I be having sexual needs. So I want to know what you think about women who are pregnant and they have sex with other men who aren't the father of their child. Like, in my situation, like, I'm going to do what I want to do anyways, but I'm just wondering, like, what's your take on it?
I remember being young, and I'm gonna talk about my cousin because she never listened to my shit anyway. And she was big and pregnant and begged this nigga, and he was getting all his money, and he loved her. I remember they got into a shootout, and she just bent back and let him shoot right on top of the baby. When they met, she was like 5-6 months. She never had a flat stomach. He was with it. I know my stories be crazy, and people used to be like, "Oh, here comes the one of our stories." When they don't have to sell them, and y'all like them.
Wait.
They got in a shootout. He shoots over the window. She puts her seat back and shoots over her belly. No cap. That really happened.
Wow.
Shit, I'll tell you your
Bonnie
baby
and
name.
That's
Don't
wild.
do that.
It was not Sia. My cousin ain't Wadia.
You ain't
Bitch
answer
kept
the
a nigga.
question.
Yeah, what do you think about the question though? Like,
I remember
if
being
you're-
shocked. I was like 20. I remember being shocked. I cannot believe that he's dating her. He was
While
really
she's
attractive.
pregnant.
While she's
Right.
pregnant.
Still
He
having
was really
sex with her.
attractive. She was very pretty. But I know why now.
As a woman, would you do that though?
Coochie be wet. I'm telling you, I'm gonna dry, boy.
Facts.
What?
You limited on the positions though, right?
Fuck no.
Hell
Not
no.
that bitch flexible, nigga.
Shit. Okay.
She busted open with the motherfucker. Juice got 4. Juice got pregnant with the one while she's pregnant with the
Facts.
other one.
Facts.
That motherfucker just moved over and got out first. That's ghetto twins. Nah,
My babies.
And it's like some men will be scared to have sex with you. Other
I
men
ain't
are
been down that road.
extremely.
You ain't never tried that?
That's whack, Phelps.
Whack. I don't got no kids and to be fucking somebody else.
Have you
while
ever had
it's
somebody
in
try
there?
to fuck you while they was pregnant and you turn it down?
Nah.
Or you just never ran into it?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say
I
whether
done
you would or
tasted
you
breast
wouldn't.
milk though, so I done had it right after,
Okay, baby.
but not.
Are we talking like
John was sweet.
doing it first trimester, or are we talking about second,
They
third
talking about
trimester?
everything.
The whole
man.
time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nasty.
Like
With a-
she
with a
could be
new
big
dude.
as a house.
Yeah.
New dude. You ain't
I've
never.
seen people get into relationships pregnant and do the whole pregnancy with the other person. I've seen
Yep.
it more than once.
And when they come out, that's the dad.
For a motherfucking fact. I had one motherfucker say he used to come when that baby had so much baby look like him now.
I was just about to say that though. A lot of the times, guys, from what I've heard, that males don't want to do it because they don't want to. They feel like they poke the baby if they doing it.
But
You
that
feel
the
me?
nigga who baby it is will come like that sometimes. Sometimes they don't want, they scared of it, whatever. But if you're comfortable and she comfortable, shit, pregnant women are very horny.
Very much.
That's why it's like, as an adult, when I look back on it, it makes sense once it happens because he likes it. Is it right or not? I don't know. Could I do it? Shit, probably. Fuck him. If that shit was going bad for real, and I like this new nigga fucking right, especially if we gonna fuck with each other, you the stepdad, you motherfucking right. I'm looking for a stepdad right now. Shit, I'm taking out applications right now, and I take a bitch. Holla at me, Manny. Holla at me, Judge Mathis. Shit, y'all don't know me like I don't give a fuck if it's wrong or not. The dad shit has been around, bitch ass nigga. That's on him. Who the fuck gonna judge me? God, I'm already on my 7th baby with the 8th nigga. The fuck? And y'all need to stop putting RIP to them abortion babies. I'm tired of that shit. Posted, it would have been 8. Little Demira, girl, that was abortion. You don't count that, bitch. You did it. You the murderer, nigga. You the villain, motherfucker. You did it. Shit, ain't nobody put you there and says, bitch, you went right to that clinic and paid the people on your debit card. You can still look on your app and see what you did that fateful day in November, you nasty bitch. And I'm pro-abortion, but don't keep putting up these RIPs and shit. And if you miscarry, you only 6 weeks, I don't want to hear about it neither. Ain't nothing but cramps. Shut the fuck up. You just named this nigga already. Leave that man alone. Y'all be in love with them men. They ain't got nothing to do with that damn baby. You want Raheem. Don't cancel me for saying that. It's my birthday. I'm depressed. It's my birthday. I'm depressed. My birthday. I'm depressed. Look at my face like a damn dog.
No, you don't.
I look like Big Pun. Little brown hairs everywhere. You nasty twin.
You remember last time Phelps was calling you out.
Yo, y'all cuss Phelps out so bad for calling me fat. I love y'all so much. And chill with the death threats though. That's my dog.
I ain't say nothing about no death threat.
I got him.
Send him over here.
Oh God.
Let me do it real quick.
By the way, like, I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about shit. Just with the ball.
Listen, and thank y'all for the wishes. I'm really, really sorry I lost my shit last week. I don't want to do that. I'll never do it again. I promise you. And I love y'all. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you. And it does suck and it is sad, but I'm done. All right.
Looking for the DM?
Yo.
She reading text.
No, it's a DM right here. I'm just trying to think. Damn, it's so similar. Okay. Hey, girl. Hey. First off, I love you. Second off, you're one of the realest. Third question. That makes no sense. You said, hey, girl. First off, I love you. Second, you're the realest. Third question. You didn't ask. The first two wasn't questions, so that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
I think she's saying the third one is a question.
No, it just says
Question.
Third question.
She about to ask.
And then she about to ask a question.
You ain't even get to it.
I'm currently 6 months pregnant. Me and my baby father broke up when I was almost 3 months because he was cheating on me, and I do not partake in those shenanigans, baby or not. Lessons were learned. Anyways, I'm not trying to date anyone at the moment, but don't mind getting to know someone. Be friends like friends, and whatever happens after a while happens. But there is a guy that I'm trying to get to know. He doesn't know I'm pregnant, but wants to take me out. I'm not really showing like that, but I don't like playing on people's emotions. I really need advice if I should tell him before or after. Oh, I was introduced by one of my regular customers who also don't know I'm pregnant. One of my regular customers.
That's what I was just about to ask.
Write a 4-page letter.
I guess the question is, should you tell him?
Yes.
But why wouldn't you tell him? You don't have to. That's what I'll say. You don't have
On
to
the first
tell.
date?
Let me see. Was it the first date?
She feeling him, right? So that means he probably already, you know what I'm saying? He bought a couple sticks. Tell that.
There is a guy that I'm trying to get to know, but he doesn't know I'm pregnant, but he wants to take me out. So yes, Dre, it would be like a first date. I'm not really showing like that, but I don't play with people's emotions. Like I always say, the answers are always in your questions. If you're not one of them, then be honest. If you are one of them, then act like you didn't know. Just like that show, I didn't know I was pregnant. Act like you figured out with him, or act like it was a miracle you ain't had no sex with nobody, like you married or something, and then y'all raise baby together because you don't know who the nigga is. Like really, literally, like make that shit really pop. Like y'all go on a roller coaster or something, you fake pass out, y'all go to the emergency room, and he come in the room like, can you stay while I tell you what's going on? You be like, yes, and doctor be like, you're pregnant, and you be like, oh my god, how far? And then y'all do that math or something. And maybe if niggas smoke weed, won't even figure it out. And that motherfucker come out just the right brown, bitch. Score. Any thoughts?
You said
how many months pregnant was she?
She said tell that
She
man.
said she too early. She ain't showing. So she probably like in between, like
who knows?
Probably like 3, 4.
No, who knows?
6
months.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's how you carry.
I ain't pop out till 7, 8 months with smush.
For sure. But me personally, I feel like she shouldn't go.
She
shouldn't go at all.
She shouldn't do it. No.
You said tell that man.
She dangerous because at the end of the day, it's
because
like,
that's too much. You saying all that on the first date. Now this nigga know you pregnant. It's crazy. That's one. But I feel like.
But listen,
don't forget the part that she really wants to get to know him. She likes him.
I know. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like we're treating the first date as if they just met yesterday, nigga. The first date could be 2 months. You see what I'm saying? They could be having conversations.
You trying to
get
your
time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why are you doing that? It's no.
That's how
to
he
me.
does.
So when you going, all right, that's fine. I agree. So when you go on a date with somebody, you're allowed to ask them if they got kids, right? What's your answer?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I'm pregnant and I have kids. It's two different things.
Wow,
That's crazy. Why are you going on a date trying? No, nigga. At the end of the day, you shouldn't be going. Yo, get the fuck out of here, fellas. You shouldn't be going. Period. You shouldn't be going.
Wow, that was crazy.
I don't think so.
Well, first, it's funny.
I'm pregnant and I have kids are two different things, but that's crazy.
To say that's wild to have to deal with that. What? If I'm saying I'm pregnant, you feel me? That's a whole different thing than telling a nigga on the first day, yeah, I got kids.
You know what the narrative?
They say, yeah, I'm pregnant right now.
You know what the narrative around men that are ain't shit or whatever? You got kids, yeah, or how many are on the way? Ain't that like don't y'all? That's like a thing.
I've never asked a man how many kids
you
have
having juice. You're not outside. I'm giving you the
but
outside.
I get what you're saying.
Can I add in a little bit?
Bring the mic
I've never
closer.
asked about on the way either.
That's crazy.
That's not a
That's
common
crazy.
Now I feel like you might hear it because you have none at your age. So they might say any on the way. But if a nigga already got kids, you already counting them as a baby dad. It don't even fucking matter.
Exactly.
We more look at how old is the youngest because we trying to figure out if you fucking
how long it's been since
I'm
you're right. But I'm saying
ain't no right or wrong. I'm just saying my input in.
You got a level of understanding. You feel me? Both of y'all. Like that's the thing. When it comes to shit, like for real, I'm being serious. But on the regular, women will be like, oh nah, you can't. Oh, then they find out you got somebody pregnant. It's like, nigga, you got a kid. I'm not fucking with you. Like,
I think it depends on the caliber of women. I think it depends on the type of nigga you are. This is the thing I think a lot of people don't understand. Some niggas in general, just like women, because I feel like I'm one of them women. And you had to remind me the other day, child to you, I love you to death. It don't matter what we really look like, if we fat, if we skinny, if we got money, we don't. Sometimes that swag, I want you. Mm-hmm. That's the type of effect I've had on men my whole life. No matter how hard I am, I sit around you enough, talk my shit, be myself enough. You either really dislike me or you kind of want to fuck me a little bit. Right?
Sure.
So when it's them niggas, because I ran into them niggas, I don't give a fuck what you got. I want you. We gonna make this work. Women are like that. Mm-hmm. That's why you see these tycoons with these bum ass niggas or niggas fresh out of jail.
Thanks.
Bitch own a bar, a restaurant, this and that. You know, she let a glimpse into her life. She been waiting those niggas to get out of jail for 7-8 years. Just dumb shit. The pickings are slim, number one. And number two, when we like you, we like you. Niggas, I want him. I feel like even with her in the text, is giving me that if she don't do it now, she just gonna do it when this nigga born.
Exactly.
I wish you'd have gave me more info as far as where is the baby dad at. But I was playing around, all actuality, do what you feel. Be safe. Some STDs will fuck up your labor and hurt your baby. Be safe and live your life. We live in a different day and time. People ain't getting married. People ain't waiting for this. People ain't waiting for that. For whatever reason, you deemed it important to keep your child. You didn't abort your child. You didn't you're not putting your child for adoption. You want your baby and you don't want that nigga or he don't want you, but that baby is coming. You like Tom, fuck with him. But if you're going to fuck with him, right? If you really want to fuck with him, it takes a certain amount of honesty. Mm-hmm. You take the Demona route, motherfucker gonna think you got a tumor. All right. Thanks for joining us. See you next week. My birthday.
She said,
I'm manifesting my birthday happening in March because this was a pitiful excuse for a birthday this year. Thank you a lot. I love y'all so much. Thank you a lot. I did want to talk about the HBCU thing, but we'll do that next week, right, Phelps?
We keep missing it. Yeah, it's probably like we're gonna.
It's never gonna be old. It's a good joint.
No, I didn't say old. I said it's probably gonna be like more information at this point.
I heard you. It's never gonna be old because it's gonna be a good joint because there's so many things I want to talk about along with it, including what to not put on the internet at what point. Like at what point do we stop venting on the internet? Because that's what it was about. Listen, watch the reading. We're gonna talk about it next week, Phelps. Didn't see it. It's on BET. We fuck with BET. We're BET approved. We like BET and BET like us. I was raised on BET. Shout out to BET. B to the E to the T.
Let me host Uncut BET. Bring it back.
Niggas always trying to jump in your pot of soup. Yeah, let the nigga host.
That's what niggas miss.
That's what I want. That's what I kept saying in the fucking building yesterday. Like, what's up with Uncut? Because that's where I belong. Like, I can't do the countdown at 10. Mm-hmm. Next motherfucker, motherfucker, bitch ass nigga. You can't say bitch, fuck, nigga, shit,
no
piss.
Panties on. Ain't got no panties on.
No, but sidebar. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Send me a Cash App. This is my birthday gift list that I want. I want a ring light. I want a camera, like a nice camera, so I can make y'all more content. I want the roses that never delete.
Forever roses.
Forever roses. I want chocolate covered strawberries. Can you put my P.O. box up?
Your P.O. box? I'll put in the description.
I wear a size
Damn, I
9,
can't get
9.5, yo.
I guess, but Dre, why I can't go on the screen in the description? They're in the comments saying why you don't ever put my cash up, but why you don't ever put my stuff up?
You want me to tell you?
No, I just want you to do it.
Is it like some like YouTube rule kind of thing?
No, he thinks it looks ugly.
Oh, never mind. Shut
Why?
up.
You know
You know why?
I don't know, Dre. Why? Oh, shut the fuck up. Don't make me fucking shake the table, nigga. Don't make me shake the table, DeAndre. It's my birthday. If y'all want to give me gifts, y'all can give me gifts. I really appreciate that. Maybe I should do the registry on Amazon.
Yep, that's a good job.
All right, let me just tell y'all my list. A camera. Oh, you got my phone. A camera holder, a ring light holder, the forever.
I didn't mean to do that.
She said a camera holder.
ahead.
It's okay.
This motherfucker one.
We'll just create a registry.
Trouble.
We'll put it on in the description. Ramona's birthday, and make sure that y'all go to the registry, check it out, get her everything she
I
wants.
never even had a father. Why I can't get birthday gifts from people that love me? My dad didn't give me anything. Again. Wait, I'm not done. Chocolate covered strawberries, roses forever, a camera holder, a ring light, a vanity, socks, Cartiers, buffs, a nice watch, gold teeth, or diamonds in my teeth like juice, a really nice boyfriend, and you could cheat on me sometimes as long as you're real nice to me. I'm real good at sex and I'm funny. You know, you don't gotta call me every day if you don't want. But I don't play that shit a little bit. So you can't be doing shit in my face and don't be posting bitches and don't be kissing them in their mouth and use condoms with them because I want to go raw. I haven't had sex in years now. This coochie is tight. It been a while, Juice. You know I got a little cat. You know how this cat is. Boy, this pussy good. Folks,
I know I didn't say it was whack.
sometimes I want to fuck Phelps just to fuck his mind up.
Yep, just so he can shut the fuck up.
I
Sit
swear,
there
I
when you
will
say
really-
that.
Bro, I will
he
fuck
won't
Phelps.
say
Phelps won't even
shit.
come outside. Phelps is staying
That
the
nigga
next day
walk
with my
with a-
mom. And guess what he gonna do? Call your face one and say, boy,
What if he fucked your mind up?
he's not gonna fuck my mind up, Dre. He's not. You know why?
Why?
I will pick this nigga up and fucking flip him and eat his butt. End of the podcast.